Real Chat Podcast. My name is Michael Thomas.
Justin Jackson, what's up?
And we are talking today about inspiration.
Definitely.
All the way around.
Yeah.
Justin, what inspires you?
Man, what inspires me? Yeah. Everybody that I surround myself with now, man. They inspire me a lot. One of my biggest inspirations is, the young men and women that I've been able to align myself with over the past few months. And that comes from a lot of the young individuals that I've been able to take in my house, like my nephew, just getting baptized this past weekend.
Man, shout out to Lion Turner.
Definitely
man.
shout
Gave
out.
his life to the Lord and got baptized. It was an honor to be able to be a part of that.
I know. He said the water was cold, man. He said you lied to him.
I ain't got no control over that. Honestly, I don't even think I told him that it was warm. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I lied. I don't think I told him that it was.
My thing, man, was like I was telling him, right? So Corey, I know you was there. What you did? You was there.
Yeah,
you saw it. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
So did you see how he snatched him out the water?
Yeah.
By the back of his shirt. Boom. Just pulled him right out the water. You know, boy jumped up straight on his feet.
I had to double dunk him. I had to push him in because his forehead didn't make it all the way in, so I had to push him down a little bit more.
So he said, "You ain't."
So that's why I had to extra snatch him up. You know what I'm saying?
He hit him with that. Did you say Jesus?
Right.
And then snatched him right up out of there, though. But nah, man, he inspires me a lot. You know, he gets on my nerves, but he's very, very inspiring, man, because he also turned up at Craft 30, playing a harmonica.
I heard about
he's
that.
Trying to jump out with his music a lot more. A while back when I told him, I said, "Hey, man," I said, why don't you live stream some of your music?" And I don't know about all that, So now I went live on Thursday at Craft 30, and he was turning up. I mean, he almost put himself through the floor. He's stomping so hard and just feeling it. So
I ain't mad at him.
That right there, man, that's inspiration, man. You know what I mean? That comes from an individual that, when y'all first met him, he wasn't quick to jump out there and do a lot of things he's doing.
For sure.
And he joined the choir. Right now he's working multiple jobs.
Right.
So I barely see him. I mean,
doing big things in his life.
So, that right there is inspirational, man. And then, my son, that I got at the house, he top grades. Yeah. I mean, we're going to work on the behavior a little bit, here and there, but that's being a teenager. But,
right.
As far as seeing him determined to play basketball and box, and he went and worked out today, he's doing the protein diets and just trying to, so, I mean, it's just crazy, man, seeing those young people.
Right.
That see it, man. Like everybody that tunes in, with the podcast, everybody just like the momentum that I'm seeing.
What it make you want to do? If you inspire, what it make you want to do? What it got you doing out here then?
Man,
now you see them going hard. How you finna turn up? Talk to me.
Man, I'm going hard in the paint, brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
all right.
It makes me get up every day and make these phone calls and try to reach out to the people so we can set up more avenues.
Okay.
As you already know, I've been out here trying to do my own little printing. You know what I'm saying? And get the.
I'm repping it right now.
There you
I'm
go.
repping the gear right now. Real Chat Podcast.
Examples.
T-shirts.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Place your orders if you want one. This is all me. Right. I feel snug. I feel buff in this. You know what I'm saying? I might not look it, but I feel it.
Right.
I am buff.
Hey. How you
don't play. Don't touch me.
How your summer bod look? You said
I'm summer bod ready.
It make it look like I got a good personality.
This is winter and summer ready. This is multi-purpose.
My cousin posted something like that earlier and said, how's your summer bod coming along?
Yeah.
He said it make it look like I got a good personality.
Okay. I hear you.
But yeah, man, just trying to get out there.
I got personality and body and looks. Total package. I'm inspiration out here.
Total
you know
package.
what I'm saying? I gotta bless you. This is a blessing. This is a walking blessing.
Let's go. So what inspires you, man?
Don't touch me.
What's the...
Like I'm Jesus. Who touched the hem of my garment? You touch me, you get blessed. If my shadow touch you,
let's go.
You're blessed. You get saved. You get the Holy Ghost.
So what's really inspiring you?
What inspires me?
Yeah, what inspired you today?
Well, number one, the Lord, man. The Lord inspires me.
I mean, what got you all fired up today?
No, I mean, I'm fired up for a lot of different reasons. You know what I'm saying? My dad had back surgery last week, Friday. And man, he's up and he's walking around. He ain't even using like the crutches or the walker. You know what I'm saying? Like he just powering through it. He looked like he's 62 years old, and right now he walking like he 100-something years old, but man,
Hey.
just the fact that he's walking,
It's the start.
and I know, like, yo, just in a few more months from now, he gonna be strolling and he gonna be strutting and he gonna be back to his normal self. You know what I'm saying? But I'm proud and I'm inspired by him. You know what I mean?
Look,
And,
you've been there all week though, right? So you
right,
you know
yeah,
what
I've been
I'm
back
saying?
and forth to the
You've been down there all
mill.
week.
I've been back
So-
and forth to the mill with visiting my pops, trying to take care of him.
So I mean, he got you right there. You know what I'm saying? So getting up and walking, that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's like that. I mean, these baby steps and finna turn into big steps real quick.
Right.
know?
Then we're gonna be running. You know what I'm saying? But no, myself, my brothers have really tried to just come alongside him and just love on him and be there for him. And my sister, she even flew up from Arizona, surprise, visited him today. She landed today and came over and spent some time and is gonna be here for a week. And so, you know, it's beautiful when family comes together and just uplifts one another. And you know, that's inspirational. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So no, man, there's a lot. If you take a look at your life, there's a lot to be inspired by. You know what I mean?
Everything
Like,
around you, you know, when
you
you
can
wake
find
up.
motivation. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Man.
There's beauty in life. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how difficult things can be in life, you can always find the beauty. You can always find the bright side. You know what I mean? If you look hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, for one thing, last weekend we had the Golden Gloves tournament. And
Yeah.
it didn't necessarily turn out the way that we hoped, but there's still like some great outcomes. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like Tayshawn, he didn't fight out of my gym, but he won the Golden Gloves. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I worked with that young man for 8 or 9 months, and it was just like a couple of weeks before Golden Gloves where I wasn't working with him, but I know that my imprint was on his life and his performance. You know what I'm saying? And we got to see some great success. So I'm incredibly happy for him. And you know what? Like Nico, he fought. And he only fought 2 rounds, but one out of those 2 rounds, he looked really good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like 50% right there with that. And then not only that, we got even more talented fighters that are a part of Midwest Boxing Champions, a heavyweight by the name of Sage. I got a young boy that's in 8th grade named Javon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even Mayan is showing progress. Like, there's tons of other guys and new guys signing up. I just got a new guy that signed up this week. You know what I mean? And so there's a lot to look forward to, a lot to build on, and like I said, man, there's beauty in the struggle. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. It's a lot of street inspiration. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of these young cats, man, they want to run the streets and they still out here, glorifying what's going on out here. But the fact that just the little things that we've been doing every week after week, man, we come together, we try to put the podcast together so that we can spread a message.
Right.
And now I'm starting to see a lot more people that are on my page. I don't know if you see the same thing, but I see a whole lot more of them, that they like to. I got my producer over here. He always bugging me
Give
about the
it
microphone.
direction. We appreciate it.
I love it.
Most
Raise it
definitely.
up, just raise it up a little bit. There you go.
Shout out
There
to
we
Corey
go.
White behind the scenes.
Mr.
Doing
White
all the
Entertainment.
editing. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Our beat maker. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Beat
He's a
maker.
great brother. A brother in the Lord. You know
Put
what
it
I'm
on
saying?
wax.
Inspired peer support. No, not peer support, but recovery coach.
Recovery
you know what I'm saying? So
coaching.
anybody that's struggling with their recovery, whether it be of addiction to alcohol or drugs, talk to my boy Corey White over here. Not only does he get on the table and create beats, but he'll help you create a solution and a
recovery plan
to get
A
yourself out
recovery
of
plan.
the predicament that you're in. You know what I'm saying? He'll make himself available. You could give him a call and he'll talk to you and yeah, man, that's inspiration right
That's
there.
right. I'm gonna
You
give
know
y'all
what
his
I'm saying?
personal number. No, I'm just playing.
Right, I'm gonna give you his
Hey, we gonna give
address. He don't mind if you do house visits. Stop by his
do a
house.
house calls.
Wake him up.
I'll come to y'all. I'll come to y'all.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's a lot of inspiration right here in this room.
No
You
doubt
know,
about it.
A lot that goes on. Like behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Even I got my brother. That be talking to me, and so I don't know what you're pointing at, but what we pointing at?
No, go ahead.
Trying to bring up my eyes.
No, I was gonna say raise up your microphone.
Raise it up a little more.
See the camera?
All right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I like to talk about these things in the moment, because like I said, it's a lot that goes on behind these doors, when we ain't here working, and a lot of the conversations that we have, and we talk about everything that's going on in life in general, and it inspires me. A lot of times we don't see eye to eye, but it's being heard. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening.
Right.
You're listening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Been multiple, just different things, man, that have occurred in our lives through this journey, and a lot has changed. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's brought us together even closer, and we going in a whole direction that I've never even seen us going in.
Sure.
It started out, we was just doing little videos. StreamYard, and now Mr. White Entertainment had jumped in and pulled out all the programs,
right,
and putting in the beats and making the videos look really good.
Absolutely. I think we are going to a different level, and I'm even hearing people talking about they following the podcast, and I didn't even really know who they was. You know what I mean? And I get a new friend request all the time, and part of me is like, man, who is this person that's following me? They following me because they heard something about me? Is it just somebody that's trying to get me to buy something? You know what I'm saying? But I think it's coming from what we're doing in the community, what we're doing with the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to keep this positive momentum going and continue to try to make a difference in as many people's lives as possible and be an inspiration to them. You know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't doing it. I don't do it for no credit or no clout. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem doing things behind closed doors and never getting no recognition, because I don't do it for the income. I do it for the outcome, and I do it because it's the right thing to do, and just being a blessing. And I know one day, the Lord may even bless me back by doing somebody will do something for me in a time of need. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a inspiration, and I'm generous and uplifting to a number of different people, then that seed that I planted is gonna eventually bear fruit as well. You know what I'm saying? And
definitely, and again, that's why I keep going back to this lottery. I wanna know about all the things people gonna do when they win this lottery money. Because I know if I win, it's a lot I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blow the community up.
Okay.
It's a wrap. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's unlimited of what we can do as a team, and how we can turn that money into some really good use. You know what I mean? With the Real Chat podcast, with the apparel, with Mr. White Entertainment, being able to get more young brothers and sisters, in line to do music,
right.
Man, it's just crazy, So, but yeah, somebody else that kind of, inspires me. It might not be in the way that I exactly saw it happening, but I got to shout out to my brother Koki. He's gaining a lot of momentum with the Positivity Booth, doing some good things with Takis and just a bunch of different avenues that he's taken. But I've also seen him grow as an individual.
Okay.
So that's very inspiring. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Matter of fact, I just saw him when we was at the gas station. So, he's always meeting somebody new.
Yeah.
And that's the fun thing about it. And that's the fun thing about doing this podcast, is all the new people that we meet along the way. More new people are reaching out to me that are viewing the podcast, that are subscribing to it. And, they're giving me their thoughts on what we could do better.
Okay.
What we could do differently. And, taking inventory on that is, man, that's inspiring in itself.
Right.
Because it inspires me to want to do more.
Absolutely.
I sit back and I'm like, okay, I'm not doing enough.
I hear you. No, and you know what? Like you were saying about Koki, positivity can take you a long way. You know what I mean? But then also constructive criticism. You know what I mean? That could inspire a person to want to go harder, to sharpen their game. You know what I'm saying? Like to master your craft. I think you always want to be a student of whatever you're pursuing and whatever is that as your goal, you know what I mean? So that you can do something better, so that you can achieve the success that you're attaining for. You know what I mean? Surround yourself with people that have done what you're trying to do and accomplish what you're trying to accomplish so that you can learn from them, their mistakes and their success. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you always need to look and seek out inspiration and motivation so that you can keep doing what you're trying to do, so you can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could give up if we don't see instant success, but I'm not a quitter. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to allow the devil or any of his minions and his followers to throw a wrench into the plans that I have and hinder my success and my goals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't stop.
I'm focused. You know what I'm saying?
You can't stop. You can't give up because somebody tell you, like, again, like you said, constructive criticism.
Yeah.
A lot of times we'll listen to what somebody's saying and take that to heart so
Right.
much that you just want to stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, but and that's the other thing that inspires me every day, because the people that I've been, you know, that we surround ourselves with every day, I'm watching them not stop.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what's being said,
Right.
what's being talked about, they're just not stopping. They're not giving up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Koki just keep going and doing what he's doing, making more videos, making more more connections.
Sure.
You know, you still making more connections, making
Right.
more people, excuse me, that are gonna support what it is you're doing outside of the podcast, outside of the things we do together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, and that's the biggest thing. You can't let these hurdles stop you.
No.
You know, I mean, you might get knocked down for a minute. I talked to a brother, a mutual friend of ours, you know, the other day, and it felt like it was just roadblock after roadblock for him.
Okay.
But after talking to him, you know, he was like, "Look, I'm out here on the grind, and I'm gonna make this happen."
Okay.
Then later on, I had talked to somebody else who had talked to the same young man
Okay.
and was like, "Yo, I gave him the information, and they need it." You know what I mean? So all you got to do is reach out, you know.
Right.
So planting that seed and being able to just stop and you know, I probably never would have done that before. You know, I mean, couple months back, I probably wouldn't even have jumped out. You know, I probably have chucked them the deuces and kept it moving.
You would have said screw it.
But I
You ain't
actually,
studying it.
you know, I actually turned around, parked. You know what I'm saying? Walked about 2 blocks just so you know I could. Oh hey man, I accidentally ran into you.
Right. You're in a
know?
whole different time period now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It
You're
is.
moving different. When you inspired, you move different. You know what I mean? For real. I used to not be inspired and have no place to go and nothing to do, and you just see me walking around town with a backpack trying to pass the time. And now I don't have enough time in the day. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? For all the things that I'm trying to do, all the things that I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? I still need a backpack. I need a secretary too. You know what I mean? Like, to help me get to the next destination and accomplish the next thing that I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
stay on the grind.
I mean, what do you think? How do you look for inspiration? I mean, what do you?
I mean,
what
sometimes
can you
I
offer
don't
to
even be
them?
looking for it. Sometimes I don't even be looking for it. But you know, I would say definitely my closest source is the Lord. And you know, when I'm studying the Word or when I'm you know, worshiping Him and praying to Him, you know, and He'll reveal things to me and in me that, you know, might not have been inspirational or motivating at one point in time, but then once I just get a word from Him, now I'm in a whole different mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I'm looking at things from a whole nother perspective. You know what I
Okay.
mean? With a whole nother appreciation. You
So-
know, and yeah, like so the same thing that, what's that saying? The same thing that make you laugh, make you cry.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the thing
Yeah.
that disappointed me would be the same thing that motivates me to go even harder, to push
Yeah.
further. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, like, you look at the church. Just I mean, and Corey could testify. You know, probably 6 months ago, uh, uh, the people that we have coming on a regular basis is far from what it is now. The church is like tripled.
Triple, yeah.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Just in the last
It
6
stays
months.
steady.
You know what I mean?
It stays steady like
we're,
that too.
We're having multiple different ministries taking place. You know what I mean? Like, we got 3 different Bible studies going. We got the choir performing. You know, I just baptized 3 more people last week. You know what I mean? So we're seeing God really be active I mean, in the church, but I mean, I'm saying in my life as well. And so, man, he's always motivating me and inspiring me to press forward. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's what we got to do. You know what I mean? And everybody, you know, that they do it how they want to do it, but you take that moment to pray for a minute. You know what I mean? I definitely do. You know, I always wake up and I think about what it is I got to get done for the day.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, even if it's something simple, it's just asking him to watch my back while I'm doing whatever it is I got to do for the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? That conversation goes that much further.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, when I wake up, man, I try to find inspiration in everything I do. Reading, you know, just something that someone in my house might say. You know, certain conversations that me and my lady have about different business ventures, different things that we may want to do in the future.
Okay.
You know, like big thing that's been really, you know, taking me in different directions as far as like even printing or, you know, when I sit back and I jump on the laptop and I design these logos and stuff like that. I never saw myself doing that. I never thought that I'd be doing anything like that. You know, I mean, this is something that I didn't have time for in the past. Really, honestly, with everything that I do, I really don't have time for it now. But it inspires me enough to make time. You know,
Right. And now you doing a whole nother avenue which could generate income. You know
multiple streams of
and,
income.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
now, and next thing you know, I mean, people is rocking your gear, the brand that you started or what you're promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like. That'll make you want to keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody like, yo, what's up with that shirt? Where you get that shirt? Where can I get that shirt?
Oh yeah,
you know
that's why we popping out with these barcodes. You know, everybody want to scan a barcode.
Right.
Everybody wants to know. They're curious to what's on that barcode.
Right.
You know, so we're gonna throw those on the shirts and on the merch. And every time you see them around town, go ahead and pull your phone out. You know, and see what that sticker say.
Yeah.
And I'm about to be popping them all over. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I'll be sitting everywhere just leaving stickers.
I hear you.
Be out here like the sticker fairy.
Yeah, I know I'm some folks' father figure. I know I'm your father figure.
Let's go.
But I don't owe no child support. They owe me. Pay homage.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Pay up.
Straight up, I know I done motivated and inspired you. I know you following in my footsteps. I know I'm the big dog. I know I'm Big Daddy.
I'm gonna have to have this brother.
I'm flexing on him right now. I'm talking heavy.
It's my man,
It's real though.
Pastor Stevie.
He said Pastor Stevie.
I'm telling you, that's that inspiration, man. Got my
Real
man
talk,
all
man.
fired up today. That's that real
No, it
chat.
is real. It's real
You know,
talk. You know,
it is, man. Because you know what, coming in today, we didn't even have a topic, nothing to talk about, man. You know, it was like, and not that we didn't have a topic, but we didn't discuss it.
we can always.
You know,
we always got a topic.
We definitely, exactly. We can always
what we
have something
choose
to talk
to
about.
be. You know what I mean? And we chosen. And this is what it is.
The chosen few.
That's right.
It's only 3 of us in here.
That's right. A lot of people are called, but few are chosen. You're
right.
looking at one of the chosen ones. Don't hate it, appreciate it. Love it. Read it.
Let's go.
See it.
That's
Sip
right.
it. Taste it.
So
It's good. For real.
So yeah, everybody on the lives, you know, I want to see a little bit of what's going on. How was y'all week? You know what was the week looking like?
Right. My week was crazy. You know what I mean? My grandmother's in the hospital. My aunt is sick. My pops is recovering. You know what I mean? Doing the boxing, doing the church, everything that I got going on. I had a wild week. You know what I mean? But I'm still here. The Lord has kept me thus far. We're gonna keep on going.
Still pushing, still
Yeah,
moving.
we taking it right into the weekend. We taking it right tomorrow, going right into church. You know what I'm saying? And God is good.
Man, so yeah, there's just something about the inspiration that, you know, that I want to say, like, you know, something that really inspired me like 2 weeks ago was a verse that I read out of a book that I've been reading. You know, I've been reading The 9 to 5 Millionaire by Jamal King.
Okay.
You know, one thing that brother said, you know, was like, and I think this can be very inspirational for a lot of the viewers, you know, and how they look at life. You know, when you can only see what you've been shown.
Okay.
You know, and a lot of times we haven't been shown multiple streams of income,
Right.
Different pathways to recovery, or different methods. of recovery or mental illness, mental health, anything like that. So you can only see as far as you've been shown.
Okay.
So I mean, for me, that means that I never was shown how to invest my money. I was never shown how to, tread lightly and do positive things. That's not what I was being shown.
Yeah.
I was always being taught negativity. I was being, oh, you can't do that, or you're gonna need a lot of money to do that.
Right.
But now that I'm rocking with the right people, they showing me different ways to invest my money.
Right.
Different avenues on doing it with little if no money at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Little if no money at all.
And now you the blueprint.
That's
and
right.
now somebody's studying you. And when I'm dead and gone, you're gonna learn a couple of things from me. When you read about me, when you hear about me.
Hey, Charles Boyd, I wanna say
shout out to Charles.
That's right. Shout out to him. That's the street preacher.
That's my
right
cousin.
There. That's your cousin?
Yeah, I call him Chuck.
You call him Chuck?
Chucky, what up, baby? You know you owe me $10. Where my money at, Chuck?
Is it your cousin for real?
No,
that ain't your cousin.
I don't even know who Charles Boyd is,
bro,
man.
I'm gonna pull him up for you, man. When we done, man. The man smooth, man.
I believe it.
He's smooth. He do he do the inspiration.
I'm smooth.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Smooth as butter.
Got him on one today.
Smoother than a duck's back. That kind of smooth.
My man said he find his frog here.
When I get in the water, I don't get wet. That's how smooth I am. Okay? Believe that. Tell your mama.
But yeah, definitely,
ask
man,
about me.
Shout out to you, Charles, man. You doing good things out there.
Shout out to
following your posts, man. And he do the he like a street prophet, man. He out there doing the thing, man.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. Inspiration. That's what it's all about. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs to have some type of form.
Where we getting that interference from? We got some interference going on. It's got my ears ringing.
You still there?
Say something.
No, we good now.
Yeah, we good. We good. It was buzzing.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
Nah, real chat. We going real. All the problems and how we grow and how we move through them.
Absolutely.
That's definitely what we do. That's the message that we trying to put out there and put across to everybody, is how you move and navigate through these problems.
Right.
We all gonna have them.
If you ain't got no inspiration, I encourage you to find somebody that you could can connect with and talk to, and that can give you some game and speak life until you. I mean, take a consideration into what you're good at, what you're passionate about, and move in that direction. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who might be the next best-selling author. You don't know who might open up their business, and now it's a multi-million-dollar venture. You don't know who the next great speaker is and the next great whatever. You know what I mean? The next great inspiration.
It'll be
you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. For real. So
it'll probably be
you got to invest in yourself. It's time to take risk. You know what I'm saying? Like you if you don't believe in your dreams, who will? You know what I'm saying? So you got to step out into that deep and step out into the unknown. Come out of your comfort zone.
That's deep right there, because like you said it. You know what I mean? Because honestly, in reality, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody really cares.
Man.
Don't nobody care. You know what I mean? People act like they care. They act like they there and they rocking with you and they want to see you grow, but if y'all still doing this, talking about the same stuff that you was talking about 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago,
some people don't want to see you grow. They want to take your spot.
Yeah.
Somebody want to take your spot.
Look.
They want what you got.
We call them coattailers.
They smile in your face. Whole time they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Backstabbers.
Let's
Straight
go.
up.
They do.
But you can't. But you want my spot, Flash. You can't get it because you ain't got it. That's only one and only.
Nah, I know you.
Penny Tony.
Nah, I know you had a wild week.
Macaroni.
Catching up on all the reruns. A couple weeks ago, it was show enough.
We going live.
It was show enough.
Yeah.
Hey, I went home after that night, man. I had to rent the movie, man, because I had to look. Hey,
I inspired him.
He
You
inspired
want to
me.
see The Last Dragon?
He inspired me. My son ain't never seen it, you know, so we was singing songs and he didn't know where they was coming from.
Oh, man.
So we got to the house and I played it. And
What did he say about
man,
Bruce Leroy?
He was loving it. He was loving it.
Okay,
He
I
was
used to think I
loving it.
was Bruce
You
Leroy.
know,
I thought I was. I got the glow. I still
hey,
got it.
You know, that's the way you dunking them cats, man, on Sunday.
Right.
I saw that, man. You dunk on
Like when he rolls out of the water,
he
show
came
enough.
out the water like
When
he
I say,
glowing in blue.
who's the master? You say. And what he say? Just like the Lord, I am. God is the great, I am.
There we go.
And Bruce Leroy said, I am. You know what? The Lord is the one.
Let's go. What's cooking? He said, I am.
And then he started, you have one
Yo, you can change the voice, or you can change the voice, can't you, Corey?
of the glow.
Can't you do the voice change? We can't do that while we recording. Nah, I wish we could.
That's okay.
I want to hear him say, I am.
He can edit that. One time.
Yes. Nah, I hope everybody had a good time, you know, chilling with us in the studio tonight, being able to have this fellowship, you know what I'm saying, amongst my brothers.
Yes, sir.
And have some real chat and be able to get at least some type of inspiration out there for you.
Right. We ain't forgot about you.
Definitely.
We still love you.
Oh, yeah. Before we go, I want to shout out to Pay It Forward. You know, man, I went over there for the first time. It's actually a nice little spot, man. Like, yeah, man, nice little group gathering, man. I'm thinking about grabbing a chessboard and chilling over there at some point in time, you know, and just sitting down playing a couple games of chess or something, man. Having
There you go.
some real chat, some good conversation.
That's love.
But yeah, man, I went over there and it turned out pretty dope, you know, so.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing something in the community that's, you know, beyond themselves, man. Trying to make a difference in a positive way, and uplift people and reach people and just inspire them to be greater, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of them that's paying it forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we need more people like that out here.
Oh, you know what? I got a little bit of homework for y'all out there.
Okay, give us some homework.
Let's make it a point, you know, for like the next week or something. Wake up every day and think about how you're gonna inspire somebody.
Come on now.
Whether it's a phone call, whether it's a voice message, hit them on Snapchat.
A little note,
you know, whatever.
a letter.
Slide a note under the door.
Put something inspirational on your social media that's gonna inspire people to be better, man.
That's
Not
right.
hating, not you know what I'm saying? Shout out to somebody you ain't talked to in a while and just encourage them.
Man,
like, yo, I see you. Keep going.
It be too much hate and negativity popping up on social media, man, where they just everybody want to post something crazy, you know, and shut somebody down or you know, degrade them when all it take is a quick what you doing today? You know what I mean?
Right.
I think one of my mans, Matt Traver, man, he always posts on there, you know, just welcome to another 24. You know, that's just 24 hours.
Right.
You know, I mean, hey, everybody made it. They didn't give up for that 24 hours.
We want you to win.
You know, yeah.
Win.
Right.
Win, 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 win.
Hey,
Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win. Nothing else but win.
That's right.
I'm about to get loud.
That's right. You know, so and with that, with that sayonara, you know, we you know, it's the Real Chat Podcast with myself, Justin Jackson,
Right.
and my man's
Michael Thomas.
yes, sir. You know, and y'all have a blessed week and inspire, be inspired.
Right.
You know, and make this week your best week.